behind.
If you move 2 steps ahead, still there will be nobody behind you.
अटैचमेंट छोड़ना पड़ेगा फिर पहले वो वाला
Good. So before we start, so happy with this is the ambience. It would be, I think, nice if we start this with a monthly program. Once a month.
एक अनाउंस हो चुका है
And all devotees come together here to sing. We can book Ananga and Shriji. Yeah, very nice. Once here, once in Kanaya Prabhu's place. We keep shuffling across perhaps. Shyam's place one. Let's do it like that. Once a month. We'll see that. Please close your eyes. Tell your mind that already come a long distance, somebody from Eindhoven, some of us not from Eindhoven, from Amsterdam area. So the difficult journey has been already done. Anyway, come here. Anyway, sitting here. Let us as well invest our mind and consciousness in Krishna. So as we sing Jai Radha Madhava, please try to be absorbed in Krishna and what we are singing for Krishna's pleasure. Soundproofing of the apartment is very good. We couldn't hear much at all outside, so just sing loud. Every time your mind is offering any alternative, just
Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Rashtraprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Krishna Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahajanatam Tam Srivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanasahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paraham Sahaganalika Shri Vishakamanischa Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Jeshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashtrata Vesharine Namo Dhyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurabhishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Govesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Mamanta Matergati Matsarasya Padam Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadramana Srimad Ratnahadara Simhasanastha Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Deva Krishnalimhi Siddhamanam Smaram Srimaya Sarasaramhi Srivata Tamasitaha Karshan Renu Smanai Gopir Gopinatha Shri Stunah Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Harike Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Cold water, please. Cold water. I want cold. Thank you so much for coming. More of Amsterdam than I do. That's interesting. Anyway, it's all our group. Srimad Bhagavatam in third canto, Kapila Muni says this. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido bhavanti hrit karna rasayana katham tajjoshanat ashu apavargavartmani shraddharadir bhaktiram pravishyate. If someone hears Krishna's pastimes in the association of sadhus, sages, bhavanti hrit karna rasayana katha. Krishna's katha, his pastimes are compared to Rasayana. Rasayana, when we say in general, is made of mango or banana, sometimes mix of banana and mango. This is something which you take and you drink. You don't need to do anything else. There is no seed there, there is no cover there. You just take it and drink. So when we drink the nectar of Krishna's pastimes in the association of sages, Tadjoshanat Ashu Apavarga Vartamani, very soon we will get connected ourselves with Apavarga. Pavarga, Pa, Pa is for Parishrama. Pa is for Pena. Ba is for Bandhana. Bha is for Bhaya. Ma is for Mrityu. Tadjoshanat Ashu Apavarga Vartamani. You will get connected yourself with the Apavarga, which is transcendental to the Pavarga. Pavarga is material life, Apavarga is spiritual life. Shraddha, Rati, Bhakti, Anukramishati. So you get sincere endeavor. You'll be able to relish what's going on. You will also get devotional attribute in your heart. Simultaneously there rise in your heart. In another place, Srimad Bhagavatam compares this with eating food. When you eat food, when you're hungry, there are multiple things which happen. Yeah. Your hunger goes away. Okay. It's one aspect as you're eating. Nice food, you're hungry. Nice food. I'm hungry, I get rice dal. This is it. Perfection of life. Very much in Annamaya Kosha. Anna and dal. Happy. So, if your hunger goes away, you will start feeling, so it's not just hunger going away, you will start feeling satisfaction. Also feel happy. Right? So these three are different feelings, it's not the same. Hunger going away is different from feeling satisfaction, it's different from feeling happy. So similarly, when we start practicing bhakti, multiple things happen. Our material fever reduces. Yeah. That's one experience. We all have fever. It's called as bhava roga. Material fever. Eventually the fever becomes so high that it's called as prajvara, one dies. Bhava roga. Material fever reduces. You will start feeling healthy. That's a different feeling. Yeah. And you start feeling happy. That's a different feeling also. Yeah.
Prabhu, what you
You
said?
want something?
Open.
You want open or close?
Open.
He closed it.
Yeah,
A little bit
he told
open
me.
it was and then.
Nilambara Prabhu, you said materialistic fever high, then you die. I didn't understand that.
When material fever, I mean quite literal fever,
Mm-hmm.
people, if you're dying a natural death, when you're just about to die, the body temperature raises.
Oh, okay.
It's called as prajvara. One dies. So that's on a very material level. On bhakti also it is the same thing. You start appreciating, you start practicing bhakti with a bit more sincerity. You will start appreciating Krishna's pastimes even further. Start relishing it. You will start serving Krishna even further. Yeah, there are different experiences and they happen simultaneously. When when you hear to Krishna's pastimes in association of sages. So my dear devotees, where shall we go? Find these sages. Better deal is we all become sages and then share association with each other. So everybody get association with sages. Isn't it? Oh, or you can also be like, oh, let everybody else become. I'll just be like how I am. Let's go and be a freeloader. I'll be like this, it's fine. So at some point of time we need to become a sage. Do you ever think about this? No. Not that you want to become a sage, but you will become a sage if you do bhakti nicely. Not if you are doing bhakti to become a sage. But you will become, and if you are not becoming, there is some problem there somewhere. Yeah. Even though you don't want to become, you don't need to become, but you will become. And if you are not becoming, maybe something is missing somewhere. You will adjust some minor improvement, adjustment somewhere. To tighten a few screws perhaps somewhere. Yeah. Mostly in our brain. And to reprioritize. That's all it is. Because ultimately, all of us, doesn't matter who we are, we're all looking for that connection in our hearts. All of us. Doesn't matter how hard-hearted you are, looking for a connection in the heart. It's like many people who are there don't like any people as such, they keep dog. Why? The connection. Dog is a life. And dog can reciprocate with your feelings. Most of the times without judging you. Yeah. Still you're looking for a connection. Just established with the wrong entity most of the times. Yeah. To exemplify this principle, Srimad Bhagavatam describes the story of Bharata. Bharata Maharaj lived in the kingdom as a king for a long time. He ruled. And left the kingdom. Srimad Bhagavatam says that it's a quite graphic example, just like when somebody passes stool. You're not attached to the stool anymore. It was there in your body, it has gone away. Quite harsh example. You're not attached to it anymore. Just flush it. In olden days, you just walk away. Bharat left his kingdom like that. He didn't really value anything in there. And went to the Gandaki river, Pulaha ashram area, and then he started practicing his bhakti there. And eventually, one fine day when he was sitting for his morning meditation, he saw that a black deer has come to drink water in the river. But then when he was supposed to drink the water, it hears the sound of this tiger making the noise to come and attack. And the deer was carrying, it was a pregnant deer. It became so afraid, didn't have too many options, so it jumped across the river. And while it was jumping across, it delivered the baby in the water. And when it jumped across, it saw that the baby in the water is drowning and animal is about to come and kill. Stress, it just left the body. And Bharata is just observing this. And Bharata jumped into the water to protect the baby and then picked the baby and saw this is which deer?
Black.
He saw the eyes. Eyes of the deers are very beautiful. Yeah. Bharata was already in the level of what's called as Bhava Bhakti. in the sense that he was able to connect with Krishna even while being here. So anything he would see, he would connect that with Krishna. So he saw the eyes of the deer. So amazing. Remember Krishna picked it up and brought it home. Only problem was that this is not Krishna as such. And then after bringing, he started feeling this deer has no parents, has no shelter. If it is just left alone, tigers, lions, other ghastly species may come and eat it. I will protect. Perhaps you have heard the story, read the story many times. Perhaps what we have missed when we are studying is that it's not just a story. This is every one of our lives. We get attached to things, and more than things, we're always seeking that connection. And because it is not coming in, we try to find it in different places. So in our heart, we always look for connection. Always seek it, because that's the inherent nature of a lost soul, who we are. We are quite literally lost souls. We don't have a realization of our connection with Krishna, so we're trying to find it in all places possible. And in general, we try to find it in different places. And we don't find it, and then we just keep seeking, keep seeking, keep seeking. We all perhaps can agree that the kind of happiness which we derive when we are with people whom we love is nothing close, not even distantly close, with the object which we can derive, right? You can always get more happiness with people. With objects, maybe sometime. It fades away very quick. You agree with this? No. I like machines more.
AI.
Huh?
AI.
AI. Yeah. Artificial more. Eventually, even look at the irony. Humans are done with finding connection with people. So now you want to make machines emotional. You want to put that emotional intelligence there in the machine so that you can connect with it. Nothing is changing as such. Your desire is there as is. I want to connect. I need a connection. Bharata found that with the deer. It's very easy to brush off. Such a fool. Got attached to the deer. But Srimad Bhagavatam is trying to teach something very deep. Not just about deer and a person. It's about each one of us. We are trying to seek that connection. Until we find that connection, we just continue to just keep looking for it everywhere. So it started with the eyes, which resembled Krishna's eyes, beautiful eyes. But then Bharata just got carried away. Sripad Ramanujacharya's life. Perhaps I've told the story before. When Ramanujacharya was in Srirangam. There was a festival once where the deity of Ranganath, the Utsava Murti, they were brought on the elephant, going around the city. And all people had come just to see Ranganath. Wow, it was such a beauty. And there was one guy who was oblivious, he was having no care whatsoever for anybody who is there. He was holding an umbrella for a lady. And the entirety of city, including that lady, is looking at Ranganath, and this guy is looking at her. Yeah. So Ramanujacharya was so interested, my God, what is this? So he sent one of his disciples, go and bring this man. I want to talk to him. So this guy went and he started calling, sir, sir. And this guy he's lost. And eventually he had to be like shaken. Ramanujacharya is calling you. Oh, okay. He came. And Ramanujacharya asked, so who are you? My name is Dhanurdhar. I'm a wrestler. Ramanujacharya asked, don't you feel ashamed that people are making fun of you? How everybody is looking at deity, but you are looking at this lady. Hi. Another side, this lady's eyes, they've captivated me so much. I've never seen anything more beautiful than this in my life. Ramacharya got a hook to them. So he asked, if I show you more beautiful eyes, will you then be attached to that eyes? And they'll be like, for sure. Deal. So Ramacharya said to him, come tomorrow morning, Brahma Muhurta, the temple. The other was like, wow, this is the goal of his life, to find more beautiful eyes. He went. So in these South Indian temples, they are not like quite, they're very different from North Indian places where flashy lights. And you go inside, you don't see anything. It's like black stone, Garbhagriha, and then black stone deity. So like very dim lit lights here and there a little bit, the corners somewhere. And when they show Arati, the way of performing Arati is you first show to the lotus feet, then you show to the Nabhi, and then you bring it to the face. That's how you show the Arati. So Ramanujacharya was praying intensely, Ranganath, please enchant this person's hearts. The guy is just stuck there. Okay, I want to see what is that which is more beautiful. And he's like sincerely standing. So the Arati is shown to the feet and to the Nabhi and brought to the face. The guy saw the face of Ranganath and he fell at the feet of Ramanujacharya. Like, please, yes, I found it. More beautiful. Deal done. Please accept me as your disciple. Ramanujacharya accepted. Gave him the Diksha also. Got the man married with the lady he was attracted with. So, what is that? That's funny. But the guy is, anyway, he has surrendered his life to Ranganath and became so highly qualified that towards the end of his life, Ramanujacharya would basically hold Dhanurdhar on one side and Kuresh on the other side to walk back from Kaveri. And he would take bath in the Kaveri. A couple of disciples would take him, give him shelter to walk Kuresh and Dhanurdhar with those people. So, look at the transformation, how from where to where. Look at the transformation of Bharata also. Eventually he learned the story. He learned it in a very difficult, hard way. Srimad Bhagavatam tells very clearly, he understood that his problem was that he was alone. That's why in the life of the deer, which was the next life of Bharata, he made sure that he is not alone. He came back to the same place. Can you imagine a deer walking from somewhere? He came back to the same ashram, but now this time he spent his time with the sages around. Previously he was just alone himself, doing his sadhana alone. Now he came back. In the association of devotees, he started eating just dry leaves. He wouldn't eat like fresh fruits or vegetables or green grass. Dry leaves. Extremely austere life he started living, even the life of a deer. So that life got fixed then. He understood there's only one problem. I should not be attached to it. I should be in the association. Next life he'll born again as a human. He had remembrance of all the previous lives. How he was a great king, how he became attached, how he became a deer, how he became human. So, anyway, the whole point is, this life is meant for establishing that connection with Krishna. Rather than keep looking for 100 different things in which we want to establish our connection, let us establish our connection with Krishna. you will be able to establish that. You will be able to experience it. You will be able to feel it. Once that connection is established, everything else feels like not useful anymore. Sudhir?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That's what I want to share with you all. Shall we sing a little bit? Try to establish that connection. Yeah. Which two numbers? Okay. I had told Ananga that I will tell which one to sing. I forgot. But it is the best part of my life. I'm living like the dream life right now. People like Ananga, Srini, Suveda, Rashmi, Lavadita, Suhas, Kanaya Prabhu, Radhavati Mataji, Shyam, Vasu, Deepa, Meera, and Pranav, and Sudhir Prabhu, and Ramdev Prabhu, Srishaya, Abhishek, Asmita, Mataji, what's your name? Purita, Shriji, yeah. It's difficult to find this kind of people next to you. It doesn't happen by chance. It really doesn't happen by chance. I'm really having the best part of my life. Every single day I keep praying to Krishna that Krishna just please don't make this as the last day. I really want to do something with this association. Let's make something meaningful, tangible, legacy set with this association because it's I feel like I'm so full. Right? Everything is there. Everyone is there. It's such an amazing opportunity Krishna has bestowed upon us. Please make value out of it. Please create long-lasting legacy with this association. Cherish it, live it. Anyway, with this hope, connecting with Krishna, let us sing. So please close your eyes. Please turn off the lights. This way. This way. No, this way. Whole Hare Krishna mantra is a calling where we are actually trying to connect with Krishna and Radha. Seeking their unlimited, unconditional mercy on us. Not for us to become happy, us to enjoy better, us to get rid of all the problems we have in lives. Just want to serve them. And we want to ask their blessings for them. The mantra is, O Radha, O Krishna, please engage my mind and senses in your service. That's the mantra. So when we connect with Krishna and Radha, we have to serve them. That's the meaning of bhakti. To serve Radha and Krishna. If we can experience that, all other experiences in this world becomes dust particles, no use whatsoever. Please try to sing with focus, attention, sincerity. Sincerely want to connect with Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. Serve them. someone has this kind of consciousness, eventually all the divine qualities will manifest in us. Try to absorb ourselves with this thought process. I'm trying to serve Krishna here. With this desire, I also want to inspire everyone else to serve Krishna. All of us think in this way, we can build the energy to the next level in this world. Surcharge with Krishna consciousness. Please try to be sincere. Your mind is wandering, please face down, please come back. Do a yajna here. Serve Krishna. Please be focused. All the attention. Keep praying. Krishna, I just want to serve you. Radharani, please engage my mind and senses in your service. Let's see how it works out. All of us together. your hands. This is an act of surrender. It's not leaving anything inside our own hearts anymore. Sincerely requesting Shri Radharani and Shri Krishna to please engage our mind and senses in their service. For infinite time until now, we have been trying to serve our own selves. Let's try to connect with Krishna. Let's do this in the association of this very community. You don't need to find it somewhere else. It's here already. Try to connect with the holy names, its true essence. Not with the tone, not with the melody, not with anything else, just with the mantra. One sincere Hare Krishna mantra, all of us together.
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय।
जय श्याम की
जय।
राम धाम की
जय।
भागवतम की
अभी कीर्तन है ना
Thank you so much.
अनंग का।
Please don't take it as one more program because it's so easy nowadays to get carried away with programs. This weekend we have 6 programs, 7 programs, something like that. It's not just one more program. We visit a lot of programs, but at the end of the day, the quality of Krishna consciousness is not directly proportional to the number of programs you attend. I mean, it is in some way, if you are applying it to yourself. Otherwise, just count. Let's try to be Krishna conscious. It's the best gift. The best gift Srila Prabhupada has given us. The best gift Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us. Quite remarkably, ISKCON's first center was a broken, run-down store, but the name tag was intact. Prabhupada just utilized it. Matchless gift store. Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada even wrote a book about it. Krishna consciousness, a matchless gift. Can't really get anything better than this in the world. Not just this world, nowhere in the entire creation. This is the best. Let's try to value. And I wish you all the best. Let Pratik's house be utilized for all the bhakti. May Pratik find Krishna consciousness here. May Pratik life be a success here. Let's all pray to Krishna with this sincere desire that Pratik's life be filled with joy, happiness, bhakti and service. All of us together. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
There in between.
Namaste Sudhirmaya ki
Jai.
jai. Panchatrumana ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. Namaste.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
นมัสเตนรสิงหายะ
Namaste Narasimhaya.
นมัสเตนรสิงหายะ 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  นมัสเตนรสิงหายะ นมัสเตนรสิงหายะ
Namaste Narayana.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Hari.
Okay, prasadam time.
Oh.